Starfield is full of mystery. The promotional gameplay and trailers we've seen so far have piqued the imagination and wonder of millions of fans across the world. And one of the anchors of Starfield's mysteries are these rings. Countless fans have shared different theories about the rings' purpose and function, but even the best of these have some big problems. I think we are all wrong about Starfield's rings. Let me explain. Welcome to Starfield Signal, your place for everything Starfield. This is the hard truth about Starfield's rings, the best theories proven wrong. Let's start with the best theory first. Scouring the internet to find as many theories as I could, the one that made the most sense and seemed to have a common majority in favor of it was that these rings and structures they're held in act as beacons and function as fast travel points. Without getting too bogged down into the details, gamers cite the apparent manipulation of light and gravity around the rings to make the case that these rings will somehow enable you to travel to one location from another, light years away. This is where some opinions deviate. Some think activating the rings allows you to actually travel from one set of rings to another, and though it's a bit nuanced, the major opposing opinion claim these rings actually create a portal in space and time and simply teleport you to another set of rings without actually traveling the distance in between. I honestly think this is the best theory because it does fit well with the common game mechanic of fast traveling, and it holds true to the scientifically based and realistic themes established for the Starfield universe. However, the theory breaks down pretty quickly once you start to add pieces to the puzzle. The biggest problems for this theory are found in three separate observations. First, faster than light travel already exists in the Starfield universe. More on this in just a second. Number two, we're only seen interacting with the rings outside of our ship. And number three, we're told Starfield's story is firmly established within our own Milky Way galaxy. Now, to save some time, I'm going to expound on points 2 and 3 in a pinned comment, so be sure to check the comments and engage with our community on those points. For now, let's expand upon point number 1, that faster than light travel already exists in the Starfield universe. From the first teaser trailer we saw of Starfield back in 2018, we've seen evidence of faster than light travel in some fashion. In the gameplay reveal trailer, we saw Crimson Fleet ships exit light speed to engage with our player character. We also have other evidence that supports faster than light travel existing long before our journey begins. Let's take a quick look at the map through the Starfield Navigator program. Real quick, if you don't know what this is, essentially it's an interactive map of the known Starfield star systems that was programmed using data from the original reveal trailer. I had the opportunity to interview its creator, and while it might not be precisely 100% accurate, I definitely trust it in regards to general information. With that in mind, we can examine the distances between a few key star systems that we know will have major story elements in the game: Sol, Alpha Centauri, and Vol 2. I'm going to throw a few numbers at you just to make my case, but if you're not a numbers person and that sounds boring, skip to the timestamp shown on the video. First, Alpha Centauri is home to Jemison and more specifically, New Atlantis, which was founded in 2161. Alpha Centauri is about 4.3 light years away from Sol, where our journey would have begun. The fastest known man-made object is the Parker Space Probe, which is topped out at around 364,000 miles per hour. Even if we could design a ship to travel at consistent speed of 500,000 miles per hour, it would still take 89,000 years to reach the star system. If that's not enough to suspect that faster than light travel already exists in Starfield, consider Vol 2, the system that's home to the Pleasure City Neon. This is 25 light years away from Alpha Centauri, and not only has humanity figured out a way to develop this thriving city far from its capital, but it's a tourist attraction where people visit with ease and regularity. Okay, if you skipped the numbers and are just now rejoining us, welcome back. Suffice it to say, knowing the distance between certain star systems gives us every reason to believe that faster than light travel exists and is widely used in the Starfield universe. For this reason, I don't think Bethesda would tie such a seemingly important narrative plot device like the rings to some kind of redundant game mechanic like fast travel. Whatever is happening with these rings is a mystery both to us and the characters in the game. The second category of theories concerning the rings involves time manipulation. Again, people talk about the light and gravitational anomalies associated with the rings as evidence for some sort of time warping mechanism. While this is extremely interesting, and we've seen it used before in games like Majora's Mask, Quantum Break, and more recently, The Outer Wilds, time manipulation is an extremely tricky game mechanic to get right and tends to make more narrative problems than what it's worth to solve. Even still, some gamers have said they think the sequence at the end of the launch announcement cinematic represents the creation of the universe. Others think we'll be tasked with manipulating time to try and save the Earth before it succumbs to whatever led humanity to leave. From what we've seen of the game, nothing else indicates any kind of time manipulating mechanic. Everything seems to be focused on exploration and finding what's out there. Something as complicated as time manipulation would have been revealed as a main driver of the narrative, and we simply haven't seen any evidence. The third theory is even less popular and mostly seems to be based on wishful thinking. This again identifies the rings and structures as beacons, but instead of providing travel, they instead are used as signals. Now, while I would like nothing better than for the game to feature legitimate Starfield signals to help my search exposure go through the roof, I don't think that is the case. But a few gamers have theorized that once all of these signals are activated, they will summon an alien species, potentially a forerunner of humanity, to return to our galaxy. Again, I think this is mainly just people wanting some variety in alien races to engage with throughout the game. We've seen no real evidence to support this theory. There's one last theory that still doesn't have much evidence to support it, but I actually think it's the most interesting out of all we've mentioned in this video. And this is a hard sell for joining our Discord because I'm going to post this theory in our forums channel. You can use the link at the top of the description to join our Discord and see this last theory that I think is the most interesting. Stay tuned if you want to see some outtakes and BTS footage. Thank you so much to the patrons and YouTube channel members you see scrolling on your screen right now. I'll see you over on Discord. For now, may you find wonder as you journey through the stars. Let's start again. From the top. It's science. Every time you start to do a voiceover, you immediately have to burp for no reason at all. I'm sorry if it makes you upset that I put the last theory on Discord. We really want to grow our Discord. We are almost to 300 members right now. We have to get to 1,000 to become discoverable, so we have a goal of reaching 1,000 members on our Discord before the June 11th showcase. We're very excited. We're going to have an after party over there. This is kind of the first time I'm mentioning this on the channel. So a little Easter egg for all of you people who stayed to watch the outtakes and the BTS and all this. Oh yeah, and be sure to comment like which one is your favorite theory, or do you have one of your own that wasn't mentioned in the proper video, before the outtakes started. Because I forgot to write that into the script because I was trying to get through this quickly and I rushed a little bit of it, so I'm sorry. Do a bit more conversational. I'm trying guys. I want to be a bit more conversational and less like announcer voice guy. The apparent manipulation of light and gravity around the rings. Around the rings. I'm legitimately really interested to like hear and see what everybody thinks about these theories. I think there's some good fodder for sure for commenting, for people to kind of analyze and get all detailed in. It's all speculation. None of us know anything, but it's fun. It's fun to engage with each other. It's fun to bring up conversation and just kind of see what's on people's mind. What are they thinking about? We have a new Starfield Signal logo that I will be revealing sometime soon. So you're one of the very few people that know that because you stuck around to this point of the video. I will let you know soon. I will reveal it soon. Definitely within the next month. We got a lot of things happening over the next month to lead up to the showcase. So fun. So make sure you are connected in all areas of Starfield Signal, all the socials and all that. So a little pro tip, if you ever have a jacket or something that makes a lot of noise when you move, like the zippers, or it has metal parts on it, or it's clinging, I actually put, to reduce that, I don't know if you can see it, I put gaff tape. Wrap my zippers in gaff tape so they wouldn't jingle around while I was talking to you guys. So little pro tip, if you're in theater or you do video work or you're on camera and you want to use clothing that rattles or whatever, And if you can make it look good, which none of you noticed until I told you, you can wrap it in gaff tape. And you can do it as carefully or as haphazardly, zeal it. You can do it haphazardly as you want to. Pro tip. You're welcome. That one's free. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching till the end of the video. You're awesome. Actually, if you're watching to this point in the video, I want you to go ahead, get on Discord. All right, get on Discord and send me a direct message and say, hey, I watched till the end of the video. You're a cool guy. Thanks for making these awesome videos while we wait for Starfield. But you don't have to say all that, but direct message me so I know that, who all was out there. It would be great to hear from you. You guys are awesome. I'm very thankful for you. Have a wonderful rest of your week, and I'll see you next week in the next video. All right? Take care.